when you see something that you want, don't be afraid to be too annoying. The way I got my very first ever agent, submitted to all the agencies, and nobody got back to me. Nobody wanted me. I was like, you know what? Bet I'm going to stalk you guys. So I added all of them on social media, and one of the agents was having a industry night, but it was like open to the public. And I said, cool, I'm going to go. I drove myself all the way 45 minutes to Dallas to this event. I went by myself. I was so nervous. I had printed out little business cards to hand out because I wanted it that bad. And I was so scared. I literally had to like do breathing exercises in the car. But I was like, this is what I want. I want an agent. I want to act. I want representation. I'm going to freaking go for it. And I'm going to put myself out there. So I go to this industry event at this bar, walk in alone, know absolutely nobody, go to the bar, sitting there, order a drink, strike up a conversation with someone. They're repped by the agency. I'm like, oh, casually slipping in, yeah, I'm really interested in this agency, so I was hoping to come here tonight and meet the agents. He's like, oh yeah, there's homeboy over there. Come on, I'll introduce you. He introduced me to the agent. Nice to meet you. Like, I'm really interested in said agency. And he's like, yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, cool. Blows me off. Doesn't want anything to do with me. Cool. Discouraged. Sad. You know what? Awesome. Proud of myself. Put myself out there. I drove all the way over here. I'm going to like meet some people, have a good time, network. There's a bunch of actors here. Like, I'm going to sit and talk and have a good time, even though I got rejected. I do just that. Leave that conversation. I could tell he's like, does not want to talk to me. I just hang out with other people, meet other people, making connections. And like an hour later, the same rep who rejected me came up to me and said, hey, earlier this evening when you came up to me, I really was kind of grouchy. Like, I really didn't come here to work. I just wanted to kind of have a good time and network. And I was kind of like, here goes this girl interested, like, she wants me to sign her, whatever. And he was like, I really wasn't about it. I was in a bad mood. But I've kind of been observing you, and like, I really like your energy from what I saw. Like, you just seem like you're having a nice time, and you seem like you're like talking to people, and you didn't let that get you down. And this business is about like people liking you, and you seem very likable. You have great energy about you. So here's my card. Why don't you give me a call? Let's get things popping for you. That's how I got my first agent. So I say all this to say, don't be discouraged if you keep getting ghosted and rejected. Just find different approaches, different ways, different things to bring to the table when you're reaching out to these agents and managers and even casting directors. I mean, do it in a professional way and make sure you're prepared and you have your materials like on deck. Like, make sure your reel is solid, your headshots are solid. Really think and say, how much of this is me not being prepared and how much of this is just the politics of like, there's so many people wanting representation and not enough agents. And if I am just like that annoying person, because like, to me, I'm like, no, I feel like I'm pretty solid right now. Like, I feel like I could get some reps. And you just keep stalking them until they have to take a meeting with you, and they see you and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, you're great, all right, awesome, bet. So anyway, that is all.